Okay, today I'm going to show you how to take cuttings from a Pilosocereus cactus. It's pretty straightforward. You only need a few simple things. You need a knife, you need some good quality gloves because a cactus is quite sharp and you don't want to get spiked by the spines. And I also like to use just an old rag, just to give you that added protection from the spines. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to take some cuttings and I'll show you how to do that. So we've already cut the piece of cactus off the main mother plant. Now we're going to take the cutting. So what you're aiming to do is just to take pieces off the main bottom section like this. And what we're aiming to do is increase the surface area so that when you plant these, the roots will be able to grow from the cut sections. So this will just increase the root growing area by doing this. So as you can see, we've taken all these little cuttings off here, cut sections, and now we're going to cut the main stem. So what you're aiming to do now is to leave enough area here so when you put it into a pot, you want at least that amount to put into the soil. So we want to cut a little bit above that for the new growth to take place. So we're going to cut approximately here. So you're just cutting through there like that. And there you have a cutting. And what we aim to do is to leave these cuttings for about 1 to 2 weeks to allow the newly cut section to dry out, so that when you plant it, it's not going to rot. So all this section here is going to callus over and it's going to dry out. So we want to leave that for at least 1 to 2 weeks. So I'm just going to put it with the other pieces I've already cut, which are over here. And you can see those. Try and get your cuttings approximately the same size if you can, so that they're all even. So we're going to do the same thing again. We just take the little pieces off the edge like that. This will increase the surface area for the roots to grow. So it's pretty straightforward. So now there we have the newly cut section there. So we're just going to put that piece beside it so we know how much to cut, and then we're just going to cut straight through like that. So now we've got a couple of even pieces to put into the pot, as you can see. And we just keep doing the same thing along here. So we're just taking these increasing the surface area again. So all the roots will start to grow from here, and all around here. Just be very careful because the spines are very sharp and you don't want to get any spines in your fingers. So there we go, there we have another one. And I want to match it up. You don't have to do this, but I like to keep them all the same size. And then we just cut straight through there again. So we have another two even pieces. And then we continue all the way to the end, increasing the surface area. So we have sort of a star shape there, you can see that. And then we're just cutting down through it like that. So you have your piece there. And that's all you really do, and you just keep doing that, cutting along the main section until you get to the end. So we'll get at least another 2 pieces out of this, and I'll just cut straight down through there. So we're just increasing the surface area for the roots to grow by doing this. So you can see we've done that. And then we end up with another piece. And then we have the final section, which is the growing point, which is this. And we're just going to also cutting the bottom section like this will actually make us aware that when we're finished with the pieces, we'll know which is the bottom and which is the top, because we don't want to have a piece like this that we've already cut and we don't know, because if you plant it upside down, it's not going to take root. So by cutting it like this, we know which is the bottom and which is the top. So now that we've cut the final piece, that is the growing point, and we're going to leave this for 1 to 2 weeks so that the bottom section we've cut has time to dry and to callus. So we want that nice scabbing effect. And then after about 2 weeks, you're putting it into a nice cool dark area. Then we can go and pot it into a good cactus mix, and then just wait for it to set root. We don't want to give it too much water because the cactus has enough water in it. So just give it a very light watering after maybe 2 weeks when you've planted it up, and that's all you need to do. And so there we can see all the pieces that we've cut from the main section. And that's all you really need to do. Thank you for watching my video.